Hi. Hey everybody, this is Charmy and I have a message on today. This message hit me a couple of days ago while I was walking my friend's dog, my friend Kaja. I'm dog sitting for her right now. And I saw something that made me think of something and it made me feel really good. And first and foremost, I just want to express my gratitude. I feel amazing. Which is my ultimate goal in life, is how I feel, right? To me, true success is feeling good, right? Feeling amazing, no matter what's happening around you. How you feel inside, right, is everything. And I feel so great. Today is Thursday. It's the full moon in Aquarius, and I'm excited for the rest of today. But I definitely have this message, and I'm gonna just go ahead and share it. I was walking the dog the other day, and I have been along my journey, right? I've been drawn and attracted to so many different things, right, that have become very synchronistic in my life. And one of those being butterflies, right? I have been so drawn to butterflies, more so drawn to the process, of becoming a butterfly, and how symbolic that has been in my life and the evolving of my life up until now, especially these last few years where I've been more cognizant and aware of what's taking place. And so much so, I got my first tattoo on my 29th birthday, right, back in January, and it is a butterfly. So I just feel super connected to them. I feel like most of us could relate to butterflies bringing happy feelings, right? And, oh, my nose ring. I love them. And so I was taking Kovu on a walk, and we were walking, and I noticed a butterfly. It flew by, and that was such a serendipitous day. It's been such a serendipitous month so far. August has been amazing. And we're just walking. I noticed a butterfly, and I'm like, oh, look at the butterfly. And as I see the butterfly, right, it was a yellow butterfly. And as I look down, I see a caterpillar at the same exact time. I saw the butterfly up, and I saw the caterpillar at our feet. And it was inching along. It was black, yellow dots. And immediately I thought about the process, right, of transformation and turning from that caterpillar to that butterfly, and how much of a stark difference it is to be one or the other. And it made me think about the journey of self, right? And whatever that looks like for you, it takes a certain process that is pretty much the same for all of us if you decide to forego and explore the process. And I'm looking at a caterpillar and I'm thinking, like, damn, like when you're a caterpillar, you are so low to the ground, right? All you know is inching along on your path. You have a bunch of legs, which is, everybody ain't got that many legs, you know what I'm saying? Every insect, every animal, you know what I'm saying, ain't got all them legs. So that's that's cool. But like, you have these, you're inching along, and that's your life. That's the life you know, right? That's what it is, you know? As a caterpillar, right, you don't know anything else. All you know is your perspective, which is you're very close to the earth, right? You're of the earth. You have everything you need down there. Everything you need. But, and this is from my perspective, right, as a being having a human experience, is that you have no idea that there is an imminent transformation that's going to take place in your life. Like, you have no idea that you won't be this forever. But before you come to that understanding, that's all you know, right? So you don't have really anything to compare it to. You know, you may not have much as a caterpillar to look forward to. You may not even know that one day you will have a completely different perspective and you will see horizons beyond this ground that you're on, right? Now, being that caterpillars are supposed to the ground, my assumption is that they're pretty grounded and probably content with their lives. And so I'm thinking all of these things. And I'm just like, wow, so this caterpillar is just inching along. And I look up and I see what a caterpillar is essentially here to grow and to be. You a caterpillar, but you really a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know that yet. You haven't seen that yet. You haven't experienced that yet. And in order to become that butterfly, the type of transformation that you go through is one that honestly and truly is really hard to explain. You literally go through a process of transformation where you are in a chrysalis and you turn into fluid. You turn into fluid. You turn into a substance that just flows. It's encapsulated and it's protected, but it's nothing like what you were prior to that moment. I'm sure it could be very confusing. Like, what's happening here, right? All you can really do is accept it, surrender to it. The process that's taking place is turning you into something you can't even fathom. But right now, your only job is to be in this chrysalis and be this liquid. And then one day, you wake up and your legs have changed, right? You no longer have all them legs, but you have 2 flapping wings. Like, you wake up and you have 2 flapping wings. And then you take off and you begin to fly. Like, what is going on? You're flying, right? You can survive off of the ground. You don't have to be low to the ground to survive, to eat, to thrive, right? You can travel much quicker than you could before. You have things to see. You can see things. You can look down and see other caterpillars. And you know you were once them. It's just a change of perspective. But that perspective gives you much freedom. Freedom that you've never had prior to your experience in becoming a butterfly. And becoming a butterfly has its own challenges, because I also think about, I saw the caterpillar and the butterfly that day, and then, the next day we go on our walk. And in the same place where I saw the caterpillar and the butterfly, I noticed that the caterpillar was no longer with us. I saw a dead caterpillar on the sidewalk. And, it's been very hot this summer. So in my assumption, the sun has just completely dried it out. And it's just, the body of once was a caterpillar. And just like a caterpillar and a butterfly will face their own challenges, the challenges are still different. And I don't know, that caterpillar, their path may have just been for me to get that message. They were never able to become the butterfly. But they did have an experience that served them. And who knows, next time around, the caterpillar can possibly be that butterfly I saw flying around. But it just made me think about my own journey and the journey that many of us are on, the journey that many of us will take that have yet to take that journey, and the journey that many of us know is possible, which is a journey of transformation. We have examples of transformation taking place in life all the time. Everything's symbolic, right? when you are even born into being a human being, right? What formed us as a human being came from something that looked nothing like us, right? Two beings had to come together, right, with two specific ingredients. And something takes place in the womb and creates us. These living, breathing, walking, talking, creative beings that we got transformed into. Like, that's wild. And then that's not where it ends, right? That's not where it ends. You become the being, and then the journey that life of the being takes is limitless. Just like the butterfly. If the caterpillar got caught up in, caterpillars probably do get caught up in, like, I gotta wake up and inch around for some food and inch around and make it, and I gotta go see my grandmama and my cousins and my sister and my brother, and I gotta, how far do they live? Like, they probably gotta think about all of that. But like, if they were to get caught up in that, they would never know that there's a process that's going to take place in their life that's going to make them into something where none of that's going to matter. None of that's going to matter. Like, none of that is going to be of concern. It will be in the past, but it would have served them and gave them much wisdom, right? And guidance on being a butterfly, because there's a reason why they were a caterpillar first. So in my own journey, and in whoever else's journey who can pick up what I'm putting down right now, right? Don't get caught up in the circumstances that you're in. Don't get caught up in where you're at right now. Like, we can't get caught up in any of that, because we have no idea the type of wisdom that's coming from said situation that's going to serve us in our transformation and our next phase. Your next phase, you're going to need everything that your previous phase was showing you, giving you, right? Repeating for you, right? Getting up every day and having to, do what you got to do. It's going to make sense. It'll all make sense. And guess what? We have our whole life for it to all play out. We can't get caught up in where we're at today, yesterday, 3 years ago, and 3 years from now. We can't get caught up in any of that. All that matters is that you keep going. Just keep going. It's going to be so beautiful. Think about the difference between a caterpillar and a butterfly. They look nothing alike. And prior to learning about that, prior to learning that butterflies were once caterpillars, the human mind didn't just know that, right? Someone had to actually see it take place and then spread the word, child. They had to go out and tell people, like, do you know that butterflies are actually caterpillars and blah, 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 blah. Like, imagine the first person who realized that. Besides God, like, imagine the first person was probably like, huh? And then the knowledge that brought, the beauty in that. The same thing is taking place within us. So if you are in a point in your life where you are in the chrysalis stage, you're just mush, you're just liquid, encapsulated, protected, please know that you are, always. But just surrender to it. We don't know everything. We're not meant to know everything. And if we did know everything, we would get in our own way every time. We're not meant to know everything. Flow with it, accept it, embrace it, and know that something is happening within your life that is greater and bigger than you could have ever imagined. The things that you will see with your eyes, you would have never known were possible for you. Okay? Your perspective right now can't even hold a candle to the perspectives that are coming. They won't even matter. Life is so vast and so limitless and so beautiful that we deserve to feel that and live that. So give yourself a chance. I just wanted to say that message because we went on a walk again today and I saw the caterpillar, and I've been seeing butterflies. I don't think I've seen that same butterfly again, but it made me think, and I was like, you know what, I just want to share that because it's really blessing my life and blessing me, and it was a message that I needed right when I got it. Love y'all.